Greetings, great risings, everyone. Have you come to a point in your life where you were trying to figure out what lane to go in? You have reached the point where you're trying to make a decision, and you know your gifts and talents are pretty different, and you're not like any of your friends or your family, and you're just trying to figure out where to go. What lane do I go in? Well, on today, the topic is don't know what lane you need to be in? Make one. Make your own lane. Don't be afraid to step out. That's what this segment is about. My name is Pashay Gibson, aka Sister Shay, also known as Shay Butter. That's right. And I am an emancipated workaholic that is now discovering what freedom looks like and what it means to me and how I created my own way. Um, I know sometimes we look at ourselves and we don't look like our friends. And I don't mean in the physical. That's not what I mean. What I mean is everything we do, how we move, and how we navigate is a little bit different than our friends, best friends, associates, co workers. It looks a little bit different. Um, I've always been that person. And all of my friends, most of my friends, have gone to college, got their degree, is living, quote unquote, the American dream, so to speak. And I've always been the free spirited, the person that jumped from job to job. I'm gonna be honest, I did. One year I had 8 W-2s, right? And because I would work 2 and 3 jobs at one time, and if I got tired of that set, I'll give me another set. It was never hard for me to get a job because I interviewed well. If I was able to sit down face to face with you, oh yeah, I'm getting that job, right? And but what I realized was that I was searching for something that these jobs weren't providing for me. I knew that I had a gift, and I would hear all the time, "Girl, you need to finish college. You need to get your degree." I went to college 3 years as an architect major. I've been wanting to be an architect since I was in the fifth grade, right? I actually have a floor plan of my fantasy home, right? And not only that, but that was when I was a freshman at Southern University. Shout out to the blue and gold. Oh, I'm representing that today. Didn't even realize it. SU in this thing, right? So that when I did that floor plan, that was before AutoCAD. So it's by hand. I have my floor plan, 3,100 square feet, right? But I knew that I was drawing from a very creative part of myself. And I realized that I don't like to do math in public. So there went because it's a lot of math in architecture. And I knew that I was like, man, I'm not really like this math guru at all. So I decided to jump out into life, which means I started working. And once you start working and accumulating bills and stuff like that, it's a never ending cycle that I realized that this is not how I want to live. So I created my own lane. So I'm going to tell you about this story. This is a very true story. Every story that I'm going to tell you is true. Some of it's going to be really funny. Some of it's going to be like, girl, you lied. But no, really, it's the truth. So let me share this with you. Some years ago, I was the first poet to ever get into a citywide talent show in South Louisiana. So, by the way, before I get started with the story, please like, share, and subscribe. I forgot to say that in my last video, but I am not going to forget that today. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. This channel is for my queens, my goddesses from the ages of 40 to 65. This is for you. This is for us. So I'm going to share my journey with you, so we can, and feel free, please tell me some of your stories. I respond, in the comments. Let me know about your journey. Let me know what else you would like to talk about. Okay. All right. So back to where I was, back to the story. So I am a poet. I'm a spoken word artist, right? I've been a spoken word artist since I was 25. I was late. I was a late bloomer, but it was there. So I was the first person in South Louisiana to get into a talent show, and I did really well. I didn't win, but after the show, I got so many rave reviews from people that was in the audience, like, "Oh my God, you should have won." Now, in this very first talent show, I didn't do any of my work because I wasn't there yet. So I actually did a dramatic interpretation of Negro Mother by Langston Hughes. Shout out to Ms. Washam in Lafayette, Louisiana, who guided me on how to express myself and do dramatic interpretations. And I took what she trained me to do with my voice and stage presence, and I started using it towards my poetry. So that's when the shift changed, right? We're talking about creating your own lane here. So this is how I did it. And after I entered into that talent show, like I said, I didn't win, but from me doing that and stepping out, I had the opportunity to open up for Maya Angelou. And oh God, I knew the date for such a long time. August 7th, April 7th, 1997, Lake Charles, Louisiana. And that was like, she's my idol, right? So that was so amazing. I can't even begin to tell you how great of an opportunity it was. And she heard me. She heard me, and she said, in the way Maya Angelou would speak, she said, "Oh, my brother Langston would be so proud." And that just gave me chills. I was like, oh my God, okay, I'm on the right path, right? Creating your own lane. So from that, I entered in a university's talent show, and I won, but they couldn't give me cash. So I opened up for their big fall concert, and that big fall concert was Outkast. That's right, your girl opened up for Outkast as well. And so I said, well, you know what? I'm going to try my hand again at the Citywide Talent Show. This time, I want to do my own poetry, right? Because even when I opened up for, did the poem at LSU, I still did Negro Mother by Langston Hughes. This time, I got in the Citywide Talent Show, and I did my own piece. It was a poem that I dedicated to the brothers called Black Pearl. And I got a standing ovation, and I won. I won that $500. I was the only poet in the whole thing. So fast forward a few years later, I go to North Louisiana, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it again. Now this time I'm in another poetry community, and two of my sister friends, we were really good friends, and they were amazing. They are amazing poets. And one of my friends, she's a poet, but she sings. She's a songwriter, and she's an artist. She's a painter, and just phenomenal, right? She sings. I can't sing, right? And then I had this other sister who's also a poet, but she was a playwright and, an actress and things like that. Well, I'm not a playwright, and, I'm not an actress. That was her lane, right? These two ladies had their own lane. So what I realized was my lane is a performance poet. So I created this avenue that poets hadn't tapped into yet. And that's like getting in talent shows. So I got into the Citywide Talent Show in North Louisiana. And I was the only poet. Again, this is 15 acts that made the cut, right? So you got singers, rappers, dancers, and me, the poet, spoken word artist. So I invited my friends. I was so excited. I was like, y'all come out and support your girl. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to see what happens. I get on the stage, y'all. And I still have my outfit of when I opened up for Maya Angelou, because that's the same outfit that I wore for this talent show. And it was like this lime. It was like this mint green. It was flowy. It was beautiful, right? So I had this outfit on, and I just felt good because I was authentically being me. I was being who God called me to be. And I was in my lane, the lane that I created, that God showed me and say, hey, this is you. this is where you need to hang out at. So I got in this lane. I got on this stage. They had celebrity judges. I don't remember them, but celebrity judges, right? So I got on this stage and I just hit it with every ounce and molecular entity in my body. I blazed that trail. I hit it. I'm not bragging on myself, but I know that I was in the vein, and I was in the vein in my lane. And I was so excited about it. And guess what? I won. I won that talent show. So I got my trophy. They present you with the trophy. It was also a $500 win as well. So because it was on a Saturday, so that Monday I had to go to the radio station to collect my $500. So I go there to collect my $500. And not only did I collect my $500, the program director, shout out to Quinn Eccles, says, you know what? Your voice is absolutely amazing. Have you ever thought about doing radio? I was like, no, but I will. And he was like, can you show up here tomorrow at so-and-so time and work with so-and-so? I was like, wait, hold on. Are you telling me I have a job as a radio personality at this radio station? And he said, yeah, I just told you I love your voice. And I was like, okay, so now I'm asking questions. I said, so what am I doing? I'm doing smooth and sexy R&B soul. He's like, no. So I was like, well, what am I doing? He says, I want you on the hip hop station. I was like, hip hop? He said, yes. He said, because your voice is already hip hop. He said, when you got on that stage and you got on that microphone, I heard your voice. And he said, I could tell you're not from here. I said, no, I'm from the south side of the Chi. He said, that's right. And I can hear that. So I don't have to teach you to sound hip hop. So I said to him, I said, now look now, I don't want to be named after no vehicle. I don't want to be a Ferrari or, a Porsche. What am I going to be, And he was like, no, people know you as Sister Shay. You're going to remain Sister Shay. And so I got a chance to work for the radio group and Cumulus Radio. I was so excited. So I collected my $500. Now I'm a radio personality. And I go back to my friends and I'm so excited. And I'm like, man, look, let me tell you what happened, because they were there. I won, but they didn't know I had the job. So I'm telling them about the job. They were so angry. That hurt my feelings so bad, because here I am. I'm in my lane. I'm not trying to get in your lane and sing. I'm not trying to get in your lane and be a playwright or an actress. I'm in my lane. This is my lane. Do you know why they were mad? They were mad because I didn't ask them to be in the show with me. They felt like that we could have done a piece together. This is my lane. It's my lane, y'all. Y'all don't ask me to do a song. You don't ask me to be in a play. Let me tell you, if I'm your friend, y'all, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If I am your friend, I am going to be the biggest supporter of you and your gift. I believe in people's gifts and talents. I believe in encouraging you and supporting you and being there for you. I believe in that. So I'd be like, girl, get it. Sing that song. Girl, get it. Do that stage play. I'm there. Okay, you need me to buy a ticket? Let me buy a ticket. Let me bring some people with me. That's the type of person I am. So that crushed my soul when my friends, or who I thought were my friends, were upset with me for winning the talent show, getting the job as a radio personality, all because I didn't ask them to get in the show with me. This is my lane. This is the lane that God created for me. And he told me to walk this path. This is my lane. I'm sharing this story with you to to each and every female, sister, queen, goddess, my sisters who are at the crossroads of trying to decide, what do I do? What lane do I get in? Stop worrying about the lane. Make your own lane and just navigate that, because I promise you, when you stay in that lane, all of those doors are just going to fly open and you're going to be like, man, all I had to do was just step up. That's right. That's right. Step up. And I'm telling you, me staying in my lane has opened up doors for me. Like, I just dropped a couple of nuggets, but it's a couple of things I'm just gonna have to put in my bio description here, on YouTube, where you can just drop down and just read it, because it's a long list. And I'm so glad. And I got started early. I didn't even realize that was, I got started in 7th and 8th grade doing the morning announcements at my grammar school on the south side of Chicago. And then I'm going to have to send y'all the link too, but I'm rapping and writing lyrics in a song that my high school did in Chicago. Shout out to Carver, George Washington Carver High School, south side of the Chi. It's a military school now, but the name of the song was called Boogie with the Book. So it's a rap about reading. It was in 1985, y'all, so don't judge the music and how we flowing and stuff, but it was 1985. You could look on the little record cover and you could see me at the top. Shay, that's me. Had my hair pulled back in the ponytail with bangs, that's me. And I wrote on there. I had 4 lines, but I wrote a total of 12. 8 of them end up being on the record. Boogie with the Book. Y'all check it out. I'm gonna drop the link down below. But I just want to share that with y'all. Create your own lane. You just never know what it's going to look like. I've been struggling and battling, trying to work a real job, but that real job is not working for me. So I have to tap into my gift. And this is, I'm a superhero right here. This voice, man, it has opened up some phenomenal doors, and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to navigate this lane as long as I have breath in my body, and you'll see my face and you'll hear my voice. And you're going to know she said it on her YouTube channel. That's right. I said it. So I'm going to close out with a poem, just so you could kind of see what I do. But this is dedicated to all of my sisters, all of my goddesses, anybody that's watching this video. And this is dedicated to you and your art form, whatever that is. Whether if you're a cook, whether if you're a painter, whether if you're a poet, you design clothes, or you create, you may bedazzle some Chuck Taylors out of this world. That's your lane. That's your gift. So this is dedicated to all of you, and it's called Art. It's in Me. So before I get started, I got my tea right here, right? Let me go ahead and warm up these vocal cords real quick. I know this says buddies, snuggle buddies. I know it's not winter, but just ride with me right now, right? So this piece is called Art. It's in Me. So I pray that you receive this well. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you would like to hear, more poetry. Let me know. From the depths of my soul, the masterpiece that's within me is something to behold. Boldly bask in the beauty of my light. Let your light show the complexity of me. Expressively, me. Traditionally, art is intentionally endowed by the makers. Usually perceptual, reflecting exceptional. Defined as a degree of aesthetic interest. Interestingly enough, I was created on purpose with a purpose. For the purpose of serving notice for my creator. That I am perfectly sculpted to be an artistic vessel. I am art, and art is in me. From scripture to sculpture, from color to culture, I'm the poetic portrait of wordsmith watercolors. I'm the articulate, audible acrylic piece, pose and prose of overtures, lyrically flowing on the oils of evolution. Artistic revolution is a solution to executing a perfect piece of peace. Escape with me to the land of non-conventional consciousness. A canvas of creative consonants, complemented conception of art. God set me apart from the norm. Abstract art and poetic motion. I'm the chromatic collage of my maker. I'm the artist's proof of his art. Though some were hoping for an open edition, He is a limited edition that cannot be replicated, duplicated, or imitated. He is art, and art is in me. Figuratively speaking, he helps me compose compositions that demand for you to listen. The polished symbolism of my poetry is a blueprint of where he desires me to be. Read from the transparent realism of my journal as it reveals the blood red hue ink of eternal creativity. Stand with me and embrace the artist in you. We are true beauties in the eye of our beholder. He is a shoulder that showers me with the artistic abilities, with the capabilities to express freely. The stress design is not a part of my makeup. I'm a new age perspective praiser, lifting up the original potter, father of intensity. He sees in me what he impregnated in me. Prophetic destiny of artistic tenacity, overcoming adversity, rich beyond measure. He birthed in me to push beyond my self-imposed limitations, push my gift, nurture my art. Beautiful I am, still standing I will. He is art. I am art. Art, yeah, it's in me. Thank you, you guys. Whew. Thank you so much for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. And this is the evolutionary. Never be nor unmoved by your do-overs. It's that season. Create your lane and be happy in that. It's going to bring you joy. Trust me. Peace and blessings, goddesses. Peace and blessings.